MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the Sunshine State and Marlins Park in Miami. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Atlanta Braves and the Miami Marlins. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Well, you know, I always think pitching and defense are keys to success in the long run. As we take a look at their arms, I see a lot of reason for optimism. A lot can happen over the course of a season, but if these guys stay healthy and pitch to their abilities, they should be in pretty good shape.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Miami Marlins.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Harold, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Matt, this is a scary lineup. They've got power and they have speed. They score runs in all different ways. They hit the ball in the ballpark, and they score on balls in the gap when you have a runner at first base. That's what speed, power combination can do. This is a very tough lineup.
Edinson Volquez gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do we need to know here, HR?
19 losses, Matt. That's what he had last year. It's hard to even look at it or even say it, so I know he struggled through the winter. But that motivates you. He had to work hard, get himself ready, and I'm hoping the lessons he learned through the 19 losses we'll see be a difference maker for this season for him. Well, let's take a look at the Marlins defense, brought to you by Majestic. And in the outfield, Christian Yelich, the smooth strider. He can go get the ball, runs so graceful. It looks like he's effortless, and he's not really running as fast as he actually is, but the guy can go get him.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Atlanta, center fielder, number 11.
And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Our temperature, hot but not overly hot. 87 degrees here at first pitch. This is line to left, base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
Batting second.
Here's J.D.
Right
Martinez.
fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Pitch out, nothing doing. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Yeah, James Kingsley, solid umpire and pretty universally appreciated around the game. Basically, he's not a guy you're ever dreading to see behind the plate.
He's running towards second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. The tag by Castro, and he's out at second base.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move them up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Two pitch is a fastball high, so it runs full 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Grounded to third. Prado's up with it. And a leap over at first, but he comes down with his foot on the bag to record the out.
Third baseman, Chipper Jones.
Into the box now, Chipper Jones. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Just starting things out here in South Florida. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. And now a pitch on the way. Taken that time by Chipper as the count draws even at 2-2.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Skied into straightaway right. Germano is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's a scoreless first inning for Volquez. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
I think the sinker ball is the toughest pitch to hit because you're told all the time to look down for a ball, and every pitcher's told to get it down. But then when you start to swing and the ball sinks even more, that's when you get ground balls. So you got to go there with a real good game plan of making him get that ball up, which he knows he's not trying to do. It's a tough battle. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Braves. And I'm looking at that dude BP. Yeah, the second baseman right there. He is really special. I love the nickname, but on top of that, Brandon Phillips is a showman. Hit a ball at him, and he'll flip it behind his back. He'll jump up and snag it. He does everything. Can't take your eyes off him.
Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Marlins, the shortstop, D. Gordon.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Jones takes it in, but the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Now that's a Gold Glove caliber play there.
You got that right, Matt. There is a lot of moving parts on that barehanded play, and it is a thing of beauty when everything comes together just like it did. You can bet he'll be watching this one again after the game.
In now, Phil Germano, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Just got a piece up the line. That winds up foul.
Oh, he got out in front of a changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline. And the Marlins have their first hit of the season. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Phil Germano has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Stepping in now, Cliff Floyd, drilled on the ground to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, Matt, that's his 8th game with that hit right there. 8 games in a row he's swinging the bat. We've been watching him over this week just scorching.
Coming to the plate now, Christian Yelich, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And he takes ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Here it comes, 2-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Inciarte calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Batting 5th, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro. First pitch on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, if you're wondering if he's going to be loose for this game, there's our answer. 98 in the first inning. He's going to be coming right after.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. In the dirt. Goes to third with it, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. This is grounded foul. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Shot fouled over towards the coaching box. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. We played an inning, no score here on MLB Network. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He'll start off the inning now against Edinson Volquez.
Number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
3-0 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into his motion, here comes the 3-1, and that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
So here's Matt Kemp now. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
A runner at first with no outs here. In there, 1-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Runner goes for second. Now a swing and a ball hit high in the air into shallow left center. Under it now is Floyd, and he's got it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting sixth, second baseman, Brandon Phillips.
Here's Brandon Phillips. Past battles with Edinson Volquez, hitless in 3 at-bats. Here comes the first pitch. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Line toward the gap in left center. And Phillips has himself a base hit. Throw won't get him.
Well, there's another single. Now they're first and second, 1 out. You better get this guy early, though. That's what the good ones do. They settle in. You better take advantage while you have them in trouble.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. 1 run scores. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
This one just whistles over the second baseman's head. He had no chance to make a play on that one, and it gets fielded deep in the alley, but not before 2-run score and the hitter lands on second.
Into the box now, Greg Maddux, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Second and third here, 1 man out. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Castro's got it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Into the box, Ender Inciarte, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. A 1 pitch on its way. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
And that ball's not intentional. That was not even a fastball. Relax, relax now, people. I know we get excited when the ball's up and in.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. 3 runs already home here. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, it's been a long inning. He's grinding through it. Look, he's got an open base, and any other time I'd say maybe pitch around him, but you can clearly see this inning's taking its toll on him right now.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Full count. Here it comes. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Striding in once again, J.D. Martinez. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
The 1-0 delivery. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Hey, that's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Oh, shaking his head on that knuckle curve. 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals, and he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Braves lead it 3-0. Martin Prado now. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Martin Prado.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
And he'll lay off here as well, and it's 2-0 to the Miami third sacker. Here he comes on 2-0. Favorable call in there for a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Jeffrey Marte is on deck. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Out of play. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting 7th, first baseman.
Here's Jeffrey Marte now. Now here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Martinez has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting 8th, catcher J.T. Realmuto.
Standing in, J.T. Realmuto. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Way in front of a great slider that time.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well. He just missed on that changeup. I like that pitch right there. You got 2 strikes on him. Throw that changeup and see if he chases it. That time he laid off, but hey, good idea.
1-2. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Another 2-2 offering. To third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They trail it here 3-0. A great shot there of the blue waters and long sandy stretches of Miami Beach. Back now for the top of the 3rd inning on MLB Network. Digging in to try it again. Chipper Jones. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Well, Matt, I'm looking at that 0-1 pitch right there, and I'm thinking he got lucky. I mean, that ball down and in, that's right in his wheelhouse. Some guys, that's a good spot. For him, that is not a good place to flirt around with. I wouldn't do it again.
Grounded to first. Marte has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
First baseman number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Freddie Freeman. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Knuckle curve down below the knees. 1-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Yelich going back, but he can't get there. This splits the outfielders and heads toward the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Standing in now, Matt Kemp. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Now Kemp awaits the 1-1 down the third baseline, and that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third, and that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
Well, I like the approach. The defense is playing back, and he just simply said, I put the ball in play, I'm going to pick up that run. He got the base hit as well.
In now, Brandon Phillips, and he puts it on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Well, he hit that ball hard right there. I think he got a little bit lucky. If it's at somebody, probably a double play ball instead of a single.
Flowers.
Stepping in now, Tyler Flowers, as he rips it on the ground to second. To Gordon for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. At the plate, Edinson Volquez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Edinson Volquez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Here's the pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
So coming to the plate, D. Gordon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Weak chopper up the line, but it's foul, strike one. Here comes the 0-1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. And the pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a two-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Phil Germano. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit down the third base line. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. They're down 4-0. Matt Vasgersian, Harold Reynolds, and Dan Plesac. The former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, is the first to bat in the inning. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
0-1 pitch on its way. Ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Fouled off into the seats behind first. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. The 2-2 one more time. Hard hit ball to second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Well, this is what you want from the guy hitting in front of the pitcher. You lead off the inning with the base hit. Now it sets up the inning. Do you bunt him over? Do you hit and run? Do you allow him to steal? A lot of things can happen now.
Into the box now, Greg Maddux. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. There's one on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He swings and grounds it to short. Gordon is there. Here's Castro for one. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Well, he showed right there why he's such a tough guy to double up. He can fly, and he busted it down the line, so they just get the one out.
Ready for another shot now. J.D. Martinez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball one. Dribbled up the line, but it gets foul. Two out with the man at first. Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Well, he hung that one and he didn't miss it. That's what you do. Hang it and bang it.
Number 10, third baseman Chipper Jones.
Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. Standing in now, Chipper Jones, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. No hits to this point. Line drive to left, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Two left for Atlanta, but they're in front 4-0. Ready for another chance? Cliff Floyd. He set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Cliff Floyd.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. He'll try again. 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Little chopper back to the mound. And he's set down, 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Martinez has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Marlins, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Phillips is up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Freddie Freeman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A little bouncer. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Matt Kemp.
Digging in and looking for more, Matt Kemp. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball line fouled, as that'll get over the Marlins dugout. 4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta.
Nope.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
We're just not used to seeing him get nothing but base hits, usually hitting the long ball. You look in that column, it says 2 hits. You're thinking they're extra base hits, but he'll take the singles.
Here's Brandon Phillips as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Germano is there, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next for Atlanta, catcher Tyler Flowers.
Digging in once again, Tyler Flowers. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat. Late that time for a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. And now Volquez up to 77 pitches for his outing so far. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Ready with the 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Atlanta, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Martin Prado now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Freeman will get under it to put it away just past the first base dugout, and that's out number 1.
First baseman number 19, Jeffrey Marte.
Here's Jeffrey Marte now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Looks at a two-seamer right down the middle.
0-1.
High in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, catcher, J.T. Realmuto.
In now, J.T. Realmuto comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is skied into short left center. Kemp has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Miami down in order. They trail here 4-0. Jeff Locke takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 31, Jeff Locke.
Digging in once again, Dansby Swanson. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A high fastball is in there. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Into the box, Greg Maddux, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Oh and 1, here it comes. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Digging in to try it again, Ender Inciarte. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Skied into very shallow right. Germano has a read on it, and that retires the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They lead it 4-0. Marcell Ozuna is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Marcell Ozuna.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's D. Gordon now. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
We are watching a great pitcher just carving up this lineup right now. Now he's got this guy 0-2. When you get a 0-2 against a guy like this, well, the results are not going to be very positive.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Here comes another 0-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now, Phil Germano. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Here it comes, 1-0. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Now a swing and a fly ball. Kemp on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're down 4-0. Welcome back to South Florida. 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one. But before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point. David Phelps is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 35, David Phelps.
Here's J.D. Martinez. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past.
J.D. Martinez.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. Right back to him, and it's off his shoe. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now.
Now batting number 10, third baseman Chipper Jones.
Ready once again, Chipper Jones. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. One out, nobody on. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Chipper is retired. 2 down now.
First baseman number 5.
Striding in once again, Freddie Freeman. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. Into the windup and the pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Here it comes, 2-0. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you're wondering, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And that misses for ball 4 to Freeman as he'll work the walk.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So here's Matt Kemp now. He has no prior history against this pitcher. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed up a little high.
0-1, no strike.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. And a fastball just a bit up.
That was two very good takes. I mean, those pitches are just right there, nibbled on the corners, just missed, but he had the patience to lay off them.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. Swinging on 3-0, but this is chopped foul right at home plate. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. Gordon is up with it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Braves strand one, but they're in front 4-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cliff Floyd. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Cliff Floyd.
Here comes the first pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And that misses for ball 2. 2-1 now to Floyd.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Favorable call in there for a strike. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch, and he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there to try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
In is Christian Yelich, as he rips it on the ground to second, and this will be out of reach for Phillips at second. It's a base hit.
Matt, that's a big base hit. I want to see now, can he get guys out from the stretch? He retired a lot of guys in a row out of that windup. Now he's in the stretch. Let's see if they can get to him out of the stretch.
Here's Starlin Castro. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Martin Prado. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hard hit ball to second. There to play it is Phillips, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for Miami. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Here's Brandon Phillips. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past.
Brandon Phillips.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Here's the 1-0 now to Phillips. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit in the air to center field. Yelich is under it. Makes the play. 1 away. Good performance thus far by the visiting Braves. They lead this one in the 8th as you get a look at our line score thus far. So stepping in, Tyler Flowers. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball that just misses inside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. 3-1. Here it is. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. 1 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Line toward the alley in left center. Floyd is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Braves, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Here's Jeffrey Marte now. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bottom three in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Right to Phillips. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Up next for the Marlins, catcher, J.T. Realmuto.
Ready for another chance. J.T. Realmuto. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now here's the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. 1-1, here it comes. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
1-2, here it comes. Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. All even at 2-2. Here it is. To the second baseman, Phillips. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The pitcher, number 35, David Phelps.
Adeiny Echeverria will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 3, Adeiny Echeverria.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is an elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Tapped out in front of home. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Miami down in order. They trail here 4-0. Severino Gonzalez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Striding in, Greg Maddux. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Now the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Wow, great hustle from the pitcher right there to beat up that infield single. I'm just curious, will it wear him out now when he gets back on the mound next half inning?
Here's Ender Inciarte as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. Here comes the 1-0. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Hard hit towards center. Yelich is there, and he has it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next for Atlanta, right fielder J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And he just misses with a curveball.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
A 1-0 delivery. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Matt, here we are, double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get 2, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at bat.
Runners on first with 1 down. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's D. Gordon now. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Well, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. Now here it comes. And he misses. 2-1. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. Well, sometimes you see diving catches that happen because of a bad route, but that certainly wasn't the case here. That's an exceptional route efficiency as calculated by ShowTrack, and it's evident it was a big reason why he was able to lay out and bring that one in. Stepping in now, Phil Germano. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Now batting.
So striding in, Cliff Floyd. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the 2-out hit will bring Christian Yelich in this inning.
Down to the final strike, he gets a base hit. Hey, keep it
Marlins.
alive, keep it moving. He's feeling pretty good about himself right there. Now you give your team a continual chance.
Standing in now, Christian Yelich, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. The 0-1. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch or he's going to start getting hurt.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he will put this one away. And the Braves move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
4-0 the score this afternoon. Greg Maddux gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 4 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Marlins, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 40 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.